reduce your rate liability bill by 80% because the government gives charities a business rate reduction, as everybody probably already knows. And I'm going to create social value in that unit. So my lead partner is Land Securities, and they've been fantastic for us. Our first project is called Petite Miracle Interiors, and we divert furniture from landfill. We use it as an engagement tool to work with people who are long-term unemployed. So we teach, we embed employability skills, and we use furniture and upcycling as a guise to do so. And as Dawn said, the transformation is quite extraordinary and humbling. Our second project is called Petite Miracle Hub, and it's a business incubation project. And we give local entrepreneurs who have an idea or product, service ready for market, who wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to trade in a high street space, the opportunity to trade in a high street shop. And they get workshops, and I'm told to hurry, mentoring, blah, 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 blah. That's Petite Miracles. So,
if you want to talk to Elisicia, you can later.
Visit our website, and our social is @PetiteMiracles, so please follow us and retweet us and do all that social loving stuff. So in typical entrepreneurial fashion, I was like, I've got a great idea. And I just went into it head first. I didn't really think that if a property's empty, it's probably empty for a reason, and it's probably because of... Oh no, wrong way. I thought myself so savvy.
Technology repels upon you. Press it again. That's it.
Low footfall. Shit. Because I'm trying to sell a product. And so we tried loads of different things, and Dawn is extraordinary. I mean, if Dawn couldn't make it happen, then honestly nobody could. And so then poor Stuart got introduced to the charity. But I put out an email to the King's Cross Impact Hub, I think it's called now, and said, and because we had realized we weren't going to realize sales with the low footfall, we had to go online, and I'm a techno peasant, and I put out an email, a feeler, and Stuart was the only one who came forward and was willing to work on our measly budget, measly times a 10 measly budget. Didn't try to get us to use Drupal or anything like that. I was like, I'm a techno peasant, like seriously, if it goes beyond a Word document, I'm screwed. So this is what you've got to work with. And he was a brave soul, and he took us on. Brave or stupid? Which one?
Bit of both, yep.
Is that me?
Keep going.
Right, and I think this is your slide.
Yeah, cool.
Go, baby.
Thank you. So yeah, I met Elisicia back in, I think it was 2014, and loved the charity. It was a really creative charity, and I really liked the challenge of bringing that creativity onto the web. And Elisicia came to me with a measly budget, and I don't want a reputation for being cheap, but at the time I went for it. He talked me into it, and
No one says no to Elisicia.
Except for my husband.
So we had a long list of functionality and a very small budget. And when I got the list of functionality, e-commerce wasn't actually even on the list. But anyway, we agreed to do it, and Elisicia worked with me in agreeing to go with the technology solution which I could fit to the budget, which was a WordPress site with a theme which we bought for £50, and which came e-commerce ready. It's the cheapest way to get an e-commerce site online, and I know a lot of small charities are using it. So by using this theme, we rebranded it up, and we got it to represent the look and feel of the retail premises as much as we could. We saved quite a lot of time using WooCommerce, and we had more time to spend on guiding Elisicia with things like wireframes, site maps, getting the user experience right, and trying to make the site engaging for our users. So with the site ready, we gave them a little bit of help with managing the content, but they didn't need a lot, and because it's so easy to use. And they've been managing the content ever since, which is great because I haven't been involved, there's no costs involved, and it's all done by their team, which is lovely to see. When it came to driving traffic, we used three main methods. Google AdWords. We got a grant very easily for Google AdWords. What wasn't so easy is spending the money wisely. And we recently employed an AdWords professional who kind of looked at it and said, "Come on, guys, what are you doing?" And it's,
we don't know.
Perhaps because we didn't know it. You get £300 a day for a small charity to spend on clicks, which is an amazing tool, but it was being squandered. Supporters, donors, or even to appeal to your charity end users. So Google AdWords is now under control. Then other than that, they use email lists and social media. Dawn is clearly all over the social media, and she's going to talk to you a bit about that in a minute. But Dawn's also really helped Elisicia to manage MailChimp, and Alicia's sending out the MailChimp stuff by herself now, and they're looking really good. So the project self-manages itself, and it's pretty big for the impact it has.
Yeah.
So that's really the big sort of success story. So I'm going to hand back to Ellie now to talk about inventory.
Click on that one.
Yeah? Oh yeah, well this is...
we look?
This is the website as it is today. So it's kind of looking nice, largely down to the work you put into inventory.
To the team, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stuart. The reason why I asked you originally how many people work in your organisation is because when we did this website, there was one paid staff, so nobody has any excuses. I think the reason why Dawn wanted Stuart and I to talk about it was because of, what did you say earlier when we were doing the game? Nothing is not business as usual, and we have to get a lot more crafty. We have to become a lot more entrepreneurial in our charities if we want to survive. So my point in asking was, doesn't matter how many staff you are, we were one paid staff, I was volunteering, and the sob story is I sold my wedding gift in the shop to fund the charity, which was only £500, but, and I'm not suggesting people sell their wedding gifts, but the point is it was £500 and the gumption was there, and not a lot of staff, but it's doable. So this is what we look like now, and it's been products, the photography I cannot tell you how important it is, because we're all judgmental, people are judgmental, customers are super, and we're all customers, judgmental.
Keep clicking.
So, it hates me, technology, doesn't it? Okay, so you can see the progression that obviously we're going back in time. It's not looking so good. Shall I direct you to some overexposure there? And
the thing is, you look at it as an interior designer. We look at it and go, "Oh, nice piece of furniture."
I don't believe you, but okay.
That, when we started working together, they would have been your best shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, rub it in. No, but you're absolutely right. Yeah, those were really good shots. And so the main point is you can never, ever rest on your laurels when it comes to selling online. You always have to be like outcome reporting, proving, improving. We have to prove that it's a good product through detailed shots, but it also has to look good. This obviously doesn't look so good, but we are getting there. So visit our shop and then you can decide for yourself what you think.
That was an example of an e-commerce email that we sent out. So we'd show products, and it's much more like how the commercial businesses do it. So they show a bunch of products you can click through and buy.
So this was our first paid staff. This is IU. He came through on a mandatory work placement that I very carefully manage with the job centre. I only want to work with people who want to learn what we teach. And he did. And he volunteered for 6 months. And it came to the point, it's like, okay, one of us is getting paid. It's him. So he was the one paid staff we had when Stuart came on. And he's still with us, and he started in 2012. This is Junior. He's been volunteering for a couple of years. Abdul from Italy, talented furniture designer. Federico, another wonderful furniture designer. This is lovely Kate. She was our first apprentice. She's now our general manager, and she's the shizzle. I think you want to talk
They do upholstery courses, so if anybody here wants to learn how to do upcycling of things and upholstery, Kate would be teaching you how to do it, and she's lovely.
She's passionate about it. It's always good to